Alright guys, here we go with episode 25. Back in the shop here again. We're going to see if we can't get our TR6 here all back together and maybe see if we can get some fire in the hole before we call her a week. So, let's start with that. Don't forget guys, if you haven't already done it, right down in the bottom down there you're going to see subscribe. Hit it. Hit the bell so you always get all the notifications. And yeah, let's get to work.
Got this damned old mental disorder and I just can't seem to hold down a job. I've been traveling through life on an eggshell and things ain't going too well. With a little help from my friends I keep moving and I pull myself from this hell. Sorry honey if I made you angry, see I never wanted to act so strangely, but I just couldn't seem to get through to you. I was walking a very thin line, always felt I was running out of time. Without you by my side I keep moving and I push on through this life. So Mr. Doctor Man, can't you tell me what's the matter with me? Just keep passing me these pills and I'll be alright. Sorry sir, but I still don't feel right. Why do I lay awake every night without an answer in my head? I keep moving and I await the morning light. Excuse me, buddy, could I bum a cold? You see, I got this damned old mental disorder and I just can't seem, I just can't seem, I just can't seem to hold down a job.
Well guys, this is interesting. So I pulled the valve cover off because the gasket wasn't seated right, so I got that glued down and we're just letting that tick up so it stays. But kind of glad I took it off. You see, while I was in here I found, oh, much to my chagrin, I love that word, chagrin. Now if you look at all these rockers across here, they all look pretty good except for this one that I think that's supposed to be attached. I found it laying down in here in the lifters, so I think I'm gonna have to pull that sucker off. And I don't know if they're pushing or pressing or threaded in. They are probably pressed in, so it's gonna be interesting. We'll have to pull those rocker arms off and check the rocker studs. I know John's got, I know the Mad Monk's got a spare cylinder head up there, so I really didn't want to get into doing that, but hey, well, we got it apart this far. We may as well fix it right. So that's going to kind of put a hold on things up here for a little while till he gets here today and we discuss it. But I'm debating whether to keep going in case we're going to pull it out, but I don't think we need to pull it out over a broken rocker stud. I don't know. Let's see what we find. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was a good find anyways. Well, guys, looks like we're going to pull that off. The Mad Monk just left. We got to take it apart no matter what. So let's see what we can find in there. I think that's going to be a 9/16. How tight are they though? Should I? We've never been in here, guys, so I've never so much as pulled the valve cover off this thing. It was on there when I started. All I did was bolt the engine in. It was already assembled. So that's where life gets interesting. But there's no one to blame. It is what it is. All we can do is try and fix it. But the excitement. Like I say, I've never had this one apart, guys, so let's see what we find. Oh yeah. Put that right there. One. Two. Three. Now, everything I'm seeing online, these are not pressed in. They're threaded in. Let's see what we get. Oop, let me find a safe spot. Set this down. Over here. Right. Alright. Something to weight that with. Give me something to weight with, man. That'll work. Alright. Are these pressed in? Threaded in. So hard to tell. They do look pressed in, guys. But what they look like and what they are could be two different things. So let's see if we can get that moving. Find me a fine pair of the locking pliers. Oh, guys, that there makes me a happy camper. get her to lock on there. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Okay, I guess I can run out to Mad Monk's tomorrow and we will pull one out. That makes me happy, guys. Makes me feel all funny inside. Kind of like when you climb the rope in gym class. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay guys, we'll be back. Hey guys, Easter Friday, or Good Friday. We're in the truck here. We're heading out to the Mad Monks to get the rocker arm stud. Maybe if you see something else we need while we're there, but hey, let's give her. Now, beautiful sunny day. A little on the chilly side. I guess, yeah. Just about, 32 degrees in your eyes. Well, maybe a little under. We got 1 degree Celsius here. And a rough parking lot, I tell you. Alright. Get her done, guys. Let this traffic go by first. There's a bunch of garbage in my ditch here. You're gonna have to get in and clean that up at some point, I guess. People on the highway are pigs. Keep your garbage, put it in a can, folks. I don't need it in my lawn. Alright. Go. Good shot, man. Woo. Guys, let's see if we can find this motor we're after. Engine, I should say. Engine. Motor would be electric. That's the big debate, isn't it? Is it a motor or is it an engine? It should be right here. Is it this one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one here. Yes. That looks like the bad boy there. Okay, well, I'll set you guys on this stand behind me here. We'll grab some tools. I'll be back. Said washer. That's all we need. Look at that, guys. I love when a plan comes together and things just pull out the way they want them to. I'm just going to take these two that got the nuts on them. Yes. We're going to spin these nuts back on here so they don't get lost. There. Alright guys. There's your rocker studs that we need. Let's cover this bad boy back up. Okay, let's go back. Okay, got my tools. Sock there. One. There's some camera. Alright guys. That's pretty easy. Okay. Beautiful day out. Nice day overlooking the lake. Oh yeah. And then there's that big bad Deutz, so we gotta get that out of here one day too. Alright. Let me get out of here. Back and get to work. Okay guys. Okay guys, we're back from our little road trip. We can put this new stud in there that we picked up once I find where to put my wrenches. I do believe these are a 9/16. We got our new studs here. The holes look pretty clean. The little guy goes down. And then we just want to get them sunk in there, so we need 2 nuts and 2 9/16 wrenches. These in. Quite simple. Take this back out of here for a minute. Let's thread our first nut on. Look at that. That'll be a nice trip, wouldn't it? Main trip to the beach, trip to the concrete. Okay, we'll get this guy out in here. We'll butt this guy up to him. Yeah. We can take this and this. We don't want to just bottom this out on the threads because it'll bind, and that's not good either. Alright, now we can take this guy, and we're just going to spin him down in there. I got to look up what our torque is on these guys yet, but that's not that big a deal. We're just going to spin this guy down, going over to him. There we go. Ready to rock. We take our nuts back off there. Don't forget your nuts. And there we go. Alright guys, I'm going to just look up my rocker torque. And we can put this bad boy back together. Let's get her seated together first anyway. So I'll grab a rocker shaft. The rocker shaft goes this way. Alrighty. Now we set this down on there. That goes there. And we just want to make sure all our these guys line up as we go down. Look at that. Like so. Sure, all those guys are in there nice. Alright. Okay, we need our washers. And there, and there, there, there. There. Alright. Nuts. it is. I'm just going to snug these down for the time being, guys. I'll find out what our torque's supposed to be and whether we need to mess with lash or not. But like, it wasn't noisy before, was that? So I'm going to try a different one on there. There it is. I don't like that nut. We'll put that one over there and pretend we didn't see that. We'll use that and put the other one back together. Alright. Okay. Okay. Here guys, I'm going to look the torque up quick and we'll be back. Beautiful. Alright guys, according to the book we want 34 foot-pounds starting from the center working our way out. Not very much, but hey, probably got that with the impact, right? Let's see what we get. Well, not yet. There it is. I'm gonna guess the last guy way over torqued it. That's why they broke. Alright, good to go. Alrighty. Let me get our valve cover to go back on after I glued that gasket back in place. Let's get this tucked in there so we're not losing it. I got these three guys here. This guy here. No. Where are you at? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. This guy here. Alright. Put the valve cover back on, guys. And then we go back the direction we were going the other day. We'll get back into putting the starter in. Maybe we can get this thing fired up today with any luck. Maybe, maybe not. See how the week goes. Alright, gaskets are all in, under. Yeah, look at that. Just push this back out again. I think we're going to want to locate a new gasket for that, but that's not too terrible. Not as bad as it was anyways. At least it might not leak this time. Alright guys, on to the next part. Alright guys, we might as well start down at the bottom here. I think we'll get our fan in and our cross member in. I'm thinking, something tells me, put this in. Yeah, I want to get the fan in first. Yes. Yeah, so we get the base for the fan in there first, which is this guy right here. Well, this big bugger.
look up to the sky. So much I can see, and I know it'll never be. So I say goodbye. Sometimes not so easy, sometimes seems so hard. So many memories, they just fog my mind. Now I lay my head to rest, knowing that I gave my best. And the wind calls out my name again, and I turn around to you, and I look into your eyes, and I know it'll never be. And so I say goodbye. Meet again someday. Building pictures in my mind. Where's it gonna take me? Sit down in this chair and tell me that you care.
Alright guys, let's put some juice in this bad boy. I got the filter in. We filled her up. We're going to give her a little of the Duralube this time. I like this stuff. I like Lucas. Find they all seem to do a good job. Generally I'd mix this in with the oil, but I find the Duralube's a little thinner. And yeah, so we're going to put the full thing of Duralube in. Then we're going to dump 3 or 4 liters. Today we're using Quaker State. That's what the Mad Monk brought me, so that's what we're going to put in. Oh yeah. I can hear it hitting the oil pan. That's pretty cool. I don't see it running it around the valve cover anywhere. That's a good sign. So what do we got in there now? 2 liters left, so we got almost 4 liters in there now with the Duralube. Now I'm not ready to fire it up, guys, but I want to get that soaked across top. So let that sit in. See what the stick says. Oh, I'm guessing it runs right over the stick as it goes down. These are pretty durable dipsticks, I tell you. Use your dipstick, Jimmy. Well, right now it's saying it's at the add level. So we're going to dump some more in. And like I say, we can't fire it up yet, but we'll top it up after we fire it up. Not exactly sure how much one of these takes. I guess we're going to find out. Alright. Alright guys, we'll be back. Alright guys, battery's back in. You see we got one with a go handle. We got positive. We got negative. Nothing doing anything funky. I don't have a distributor on it yet, but I just want to see how the starter sounds. We're in neutral. Might need to put some juice in that battery. Yeah, I think we need a little bit of juice in that battery. Guys, let's put a charger on it. See if we can get some crank going on there. It's a nice charge. The ring gear is actually doing what it's supposed to do. Alright, I'm going to put this bad boy. Alright. We got a boost pack. Well, charger. Negative. Positive. Thought that battery was charged up, but hey. It's going to full. Put her on the crank. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm not liking that, guys. We're going to have a look at things. Put that on charge for a while. Let's see what we got for voltage. Alright guys, I don't know why it worked before, but I just moved my ground cable up onto the block where the ground should be to from the frame because it was cranking slow. Now, that new ring gear and starter, man. Now we're cranking. So, I'm calling it a night, guys. Take the ground off because I never leave a battery connected in the shop. That's that. Okay, guys, one thing left and we can fire this bad boy up. I do believe. I still got to go through and do all my clamps and everything, guys, but we're running out of time this week. And I want to get her fired. Won't run her for long. It doesn't have any coolant in it, so let's get her cap back on here. Yeah. That goes there. And that goes there. Alright. Now, if I'm remembering how these go, I'm pretty sure they only fit one way. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one there. That one there. And then these go the opposite. This one comes around to here. Oh. That one goes there. Alrighty. This one here. This one here. Right, see, I'm going to have to tighten those plugs up. But, let's Let's see if she'll give us a cough or a spit. There's that. Alright. Neutral. Not that it matters because we're off the ground. Oh, hang on a second. I guess if we put that coil wire on it might give us a cough. Won't do much without it. So. Alright. This could be interesting. It's got no exhaust on it yet either. No throttle, no exhaust, no, nothing's hooked up. So, I just want to hear her cough. Okay, let's try this again, guys. I did have the firing order the wires all mixed up. Must not have laid them out right when I took them off, so let's give this another shot. No. Might have to bring her up top dead. Huh. Alright, well, let's bring her up top dead center and see what we got going on in there. Let's see what's going on. Dry as a bone. Okay, where's my flashlight? See if we can bump this sucker over. Find the top. There it is. Now what stroke are we on? Where is that bad boy pointing? Oh. Seems to have us off by one there, guys. So, this wants to sit right there. So that makes that one. Yeah, I believe that makes that one number one. Or just before number one. So I think what we'll do, I think we're just going to jump all those one cylinder over and see if that helps. Man, some of those plugs are pretty loose, so we're going to tighten them up while we're at it, I think. So let's get this one back in there. Mumbling away to myself here, guys. To me it looks like they're all off by one, so let's see what happens. This one's a bit of a pain with that alternator there. I guess if the plugs were somewhat tight would probably help too, eh? Maybe get a little more compression. too bad. So we'll snug these guys down, and then we'll come and flip them all one. Let's see what we get. Let me get her to fire. This is probably running on pretty long today, guys, so I want to get up and do some editing so we can get a video up for you guys in the morning or tonight, wherever it ends up happening. Alright, so now if we take there, if we take this one, move it to this one, move it to this one, this one, that goes to that one, this one goes to this one, these two, this one goes here, this one goes there. Now let's see what we get. Cross your fingers, boys. Place your bets. Sounds better already. Sounds better already. I got a sputter. Still don't seem right. Wonder how much gas we got in this thing. Oh gee, that sounds pretty empty actually, guys. Huh. Huh. Guess I better go get some gas for it. Would be a good idea. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, now let's give this another try. It's got some gas in it. Give her a splash of petrol in the tank. See what happens. Might take you a minute to get up there. Can we get some in the cards? Might not be a bad idea. Let's see, does this one have one? I think it does. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Should be right down the throat, you know what I mean. We'll force feed her a bit. Come on, Triumph. That's more like it. Alrighty. We're not leaking gas everywhere. That's a good sign. Let's give her one more blast like that. One more like that and we'll call her. I just want to see her go, guys. Okay. One more time. One more time. See if she's going to fire. She's trying. I think we need to get an exhaust on it yet. Work some gas up to these guys. But guys, I do think that's where we're going to call it this week, guys. Next week we'll button her up and get her back up and tucked away in the barn for a nice lumber. Alright guys, until then, like, subscribe, check us out over on Rumble. I hadn't thought of a trivia question this time. Yeah, next time. Alright guys, like, subscribe, check us out on Rumble. Thanks a lot for watching. If you made it this far, well, you're a diehard. And we'll see you next week.